Hello, guys.
Hello.
We're going to talk about safety in arm wrestling today, and we're going to talk about how to prevent a possible arm break.
So the first one, the most important rule, you always have to look at your hand, always, because you shouldn't take your hand out of your shoulder line, because that's bad. If you look away and you put pressure, and someone else put pressure, you're going to break your hand.
So, what he's talking about is if you go like this and you're not focusing on where your hand is in space, then you start to really get egotistical about pinning that arm. And once your hand starts getting out here, you start applying this spiral pressure on your bone, and you can still do it even if your hand is in here. So as long as you don't want to press, you always want to pull. You want to pull like this, and then lean with your body. You want to pull. In a hook, if you're like this, you want to pull like a rope. You want to do this, like that. So lock here, like this. Drag. Never this. You don't want to push
Like this. No, don't do this.
Yeah, don't do that. Now, the reason you don't want this pressure on your arm, this spiral pressure, if you can imagine you throw like a baseball, but this ball weighs a lot more, like it's a really heavy ball and you just can't move it. Then you start twisting your bone, like if you take a bunch of pasta and you start like pulling it apart like spirally, and that's gonna break your arm because humans aren't evolved to like withstand spiral pressure on their bones. So that's why you don't want to press to the side. So we're gonna give an example of a match that would be considered safe. And always remember just to stay careful, especially if you're like beginning in the sport, because it will put a really huge toll on your body. So just remember to be careful. Start out lightly. Never just go all in your first time. You're gonna get hurt. Just don't do it. So, want a really good safe start. Really just keep in mind where your hand is. Pull like with your arm, like you're curling. Don't push. Don't push. Pull. Lean with your body. Don't start none of this shit. Never push. Still, what some people do when they're learning technique is when they start to win, they're doing it right. They're doing it safely. Here, right before they win, they push. They still push. No. If you want to push, you get behind your shoulder. You get here. Personally, in my opinion, I would say keep a little bit away from the press in the start, obviously. So I feel like it's a really tough move on your body, especially from the get-go. So really just focus on being safe at the very beginning. So just up, fall.
And just learn the basic technique like cupping and rising.
Yeah. Cup, it's rise, cup, roll.
And back pressure. Like just the symbol.
Yeah. Once you start kind of working out the movements and what like so on, you start to kind of like naturally get into the positions, and it's gonna take some time to like get into it. You need to just let it take time and not go too hard. It's better to be safe than sorry. So just don't go too hard off the start. Once you get in a hook, like in this supinated position, you can also like start to like press like this. Don't do that. That's also gonna snap your arm. Always just get in like this, drag while pulling down like a bicep curl, like a really heavy bicep curl. You're pulling like this and then you're just dragging it down. Like this, your arm completely still, drag it back, like this, pull it down. Don't. Just don't. So, in here, drag. None of this. Keep an eye on your hand. Drag back, down. Drag.
So for a recap of everything we learned today, always remember, first, look at your hands. Second, when you're pulling, pull with your body and don't press. Pull.
And if someone tells you it's cheating to use your body weight, then maybe they're not. Maybe don't arm wrestle.
Because when somebody says you can't use your body weight,
and you can only go side to side, just
they're unexperienced. They don't know what they're talking about.
because that's you're gonna get hurt by doing that.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all the safety we have for today. That's just kind of quickly, so someone new might find this and not start pushing their hand. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good night.
See ya.